Well, if we're gonna talk about Hasan and the dog, we should probably knock that off first.
Okay.
Everything really on
Yeah,
your guys'
there's a
list
lot
is
of,
relevant right now, but
that's the big one.
Hasan and the dog is the bigger thing all over the internet. What the fuck is on my nose?
Piece of shit.
Could be.
Okay, so dog and shot collar controversy. Who wants to start?
You don't want to do an intro, Hart?
Oh yeah, we do need to do an intro, don't we?
Welcome to Blame the Everything podcast.
Nice.
That was
nice.
cool.
There you go.
Nice.
That was very nice.
I couldn't hear it, so
wait until you see the edits after that.
yeah, right. No, I downloaded
Voice mod, so I can sit here and change voices and shit like that. So it's pretty cool. Like I even have like
auto tune, which is pretty awesome.
Man, you're gonna
Now
have a
sing us
blast.
the song.
You're gonna have a blast streaming games with that.
Yeah, it changes every day. Like yesterday, I had one that was called The President, and it had like this really buddy Nick.
You just cut
and
out.
I was doing, I touched the fucking microphone. I was on a call with my buddy Nick, and I kept making up speeches about how aliens were coming to touch our butts. It's hilarious.
I believe this.
I was having a hell of a time.
In the life of Andrew Stone Rock.
Yep.
Yeah.
All about that booty.
Yep. Go.
Animal abuse. Okay.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
Who laughed?
I almost spit my drink back out because I wasn't expecting you to hop in with animal abuse.
I'm gonna do a close up of my face. Animal abuse.
Dang it! Dang it! Oh my god, that sounds so bad. Why would you make us laugh at a time like this, Andrew? This is serious. All right, Jordan, go ahead.
Well, I mean, I didn't want to start. I was just kind of saying.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It was actually.
How do we start it?
I went first last time. I remember that with all the topics. I remember it was my opinion first, so someone should go next.
Well, I don't really think that we need to take turns on this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This week, Hasan Piker has been accused of animal abuse.
Have you all seen the video?
Footage, yeah. This is what we've all seen the video. I believe. Jordan, have you seen the video? Yep. Okay.
Yeah, I have. And to be honest, it's pretty hard to like. Even I don't think he can argue against it because it looks exactly like it. You know, it looks exactly like it does.
Apparent.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious that the dog is squealing and in pain about something after he looks at it and does something. So it's pretty obvious. Yeah.
That they say that she got her dew claw caught on that little bed thing, but
they're apparently
when you're looking at it, there's no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
The timing of it. So here's the thing. Like when I first seen it, I was actually watching like Asman during one of his live streams, and he was covering it, and you could clearly see like he gets mad. You could see he's looking at the camera and noticing her getting up and turning, and it's like,
twice.
Oh God, Kaya, not again. And he turns, looks this way, and you see his hand go forward. As he's doing that, all of a sudden she yelps. And then he pulls back and he's like, oh, why do you gotta be such a baby? So, I mean, to respond after the fact to a dog yelping that's in pain of some kind by stating, oh, you're such a baby. And before the fact stating like you're upset over the fact that this dog is moving. Obviously the public is gonna look at that and be like, you just did something to make her yelp. Like, are you trying to insult our intelligence and our own eyesight? Like, we watched this happen.
Yep.
Yeah, it's normal for a dog, if a dog has been laying down maybe for like an hour or two or even 30 minutes, to get up, stretch their legs. Like I have 3 different dogs. One is like 3 years old now. The other ones are about to be 1 on Halloween. They take a nap, they get up, stretch their legs, move to a different position, move to a different spot. So for him to, don't be a baby, it's like, you're not even gonna go check to see what's going on. You're just gonna say, oh, it's her claw. What was it, the dew claw? I don't buy it. Even if you slow down the footage, I don't think it got caught on anything. You know, mid-step, all of a sudden she yelps.
You know, it's
No.
frustrating to me to even look at the dog and be like, oh, you're being such a baby, when essentially dogs, like your family pet, or even to some individuals, this is their baby. So to like be like, oh, don't be a baby. Like, what are you talking about? Like, dogs typically have a mindset of a toddler. And they depend on you and they love you.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, and if it was her Duke Law, why not go check on her, you know?
Yeah.
No kidding. Every
Well,
time my dogs yelp, I get scared.
The dog is clearly a prop for him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Clearly.
I mean, the bed is in the background, you know.
Yeah. He got agitated the first time she got up and moved. And then the second time, that's when the supposed shock happened. So you could tell that he was just frustrated and just wanted her to be right there in the background just as a prop. So.
And I want to make this clear because I don't know if you guys are aware, but that specific dog breed is the most expensive dog breed in the world because of its rarity and quality of the type of dog that it is. He claims he rescued this dog off of Craigslist from a family that couldn't afford to take care of this dog. What a rescue.
That's to make him look empathetic to all his followers.
Yeah, I don't buy that. I think he went to a freaking dog breeder and bought it off a dog breeder. If the dog breed is that rare, you're only gonna get that dog from dog breeders.
Yeah, 100%.
Sorry.
No, it's
Very-
it's
yeah.
okay. It's okay. I haven't seen his actual explanation video on how he tries to explain himself. I just know I saw Moist Critical's video, Charlie's video, going over it. And I genuinely, most of the time, if not like 85 to 90% of the time, agree with Charlie on a lot of things. He just,
Yeah.
I can relate to his opinions a lot. And I do know that apparently Hasan tried to show the collar, is what I heard. And he tried to show the entirety of it. And the part where supposedly the prongs of this shock collar was a piece of tape, like a black piece of tape.
Yep.
And to me, that is crazy. Like, to me, that's...
Well, not only that, but like part of the time he's showing it, he's got his hand like covering it like that.
Yeah.
Or he's like that, not showing it. So like he's definitely trying to hide something, but just the fact that it would have taken him like 3 to 5 seconds to take the collar off and just show the camera after it happened. Like, look, it wasn't a shock collar, this is what it was. He comes back a day later with tape on it.
Because there was people that actually were calling him out on it in the middle of his live stream. So he's just like, no, it's not a shock collar. Then prove it, bud. What do you have to lose if you're not lying?
What's also crazy is how quickly XQC went into like FBI mode and starts like doing highlights, pulls up Microsoft Paint and starts like painting all over to show tape. Like, bro, like if XQC is the voice of reason in this argument, like what is going on?
Have you guys been seeing his Instagram stories ever since?
No, I don't follow him on.
How he is just showing. I don't follow him either, but I got curious to see how he's responding to this, and he's basically just showing off a lot of pictures of him loving on his dog. Yeah. And I mean, at one point he's like, she doesn't even realize she's like the most famous dog in the world right now.
I saw that one. Yeah, I saw that one. I just today on More Pegasus video, I saw it.
Yeah.
Where like she doesn't know she's the most famous dog in the world, and then he like goes on to blame Israel for the shock. Like, how the fuck are you gonna make it about Israel, dude?
Because he's gonna make everything about Israel.
The guy is he's not. To me, I've been seeing the way he's been just the things that he says, and I do not want to get too political here because like I'll just say that the things that he has said, I'm like, oh my gosh. And there's a couple of content creators I feel the same way about. I don't want people to think it's like one side or the other. No, I've seen on both sides, and I've seen creators go the extra mile to like really show this really insanely toxic side.
What's really scary to me about it is because, when I first heard about him, I was interested in like the type of conversations that would take place. One day I noticed on my Twitch, he was recommended top of the list. And I went in there. I sat in a lot of different content creators' live streams, and never did I feel so uncomfortable and like, in a sense, fearful to even say anything. Like, like I felt like I should not be here because I'm surrounded by crazy people. The type of things that get spouted out in his live stream chats are very concerning.
Yeah.
I've never seen that on other content creators that I watched. That to me is like not a safe place to be.
Yeah. Destiny's is the same way.
That's who I was thinking of. I was thinking of him specifically. Yeah. He has said some nasty things about.
Well, they've both called for public executions of Republicans, and even Hasan himself's like, well, no, I think they're both like their blood needs to like run in the streets or something like that. So
he said that you should just get out there and start gutting them in the streets.
Yeah.
I mean, what does that say?
Yep.
He's not right in the
Those
head.
were his words. Those were his exact words.
Anything that has to do with that kind of shit like that, I'm vehemently against.
Nope. I used to actually watch. There was a while where I was actually kind of enjoying Destiny's content. This was way before he got extremely political. I actually used to enjoy just kind of listening to him on in the background, and then he started making these really outlandish, insane statements, and I just couldn't. I couldn't follow that shit. I don't know how you can wish death on anybody and be proud of it, and I just can't. I can't get behind it.
Yeah.
Same. Like I have some people that I seriously do not like in this world. Never have I ever wished death on them.
Nope.
I will never understand it.
Nope. I'll, smack us upside the face maybe, but like never like,
Yeah.
wish them anything like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
A
Never.
little tap.
Like sometimes I just want to gut punch a guy, but I don't want to go to jail either. So I just
give him the old wombo combo.
And going back to Hasan on his stream the other day, he was talking about they were bringing up Charlie, and Hasan's like, why didn't you just message me?
yeah, I
And
do.
that gave me serious flashbacks to somebody that Jordan and I have had to deal with.
This seems to be an ongoing theme with several different people. It's like, why didn't they just DM me? Because you're going to deny it regardless. What kind of a question is that?
Yeah.
You really think that everybody owes you the time to directly message you about something? No, it's the internet. Welcome to the internet.
That also goes back to when Ludwig, the one time that Ludwig called Hasan out, and then Hasan fucking threw a bitch fit and sent his audience over, and they were threatening and bullying Ludwig until the point where Ludwig like changed the thumbnail, took the video down, and then just like completely changed the story on why he was calling Hasan out. So
I think it's more relevant than ever for people to stand up against that type of behavior. It should never be allowed on the internet. You should never be put in a position where you feel you have to remove something because you're fearful of your life or whatever it be.
Yeah.
See, that kind of reminds me of what's been happening, I think, yesterday with Real Evidence UK, is it? Seg put out a video and someone put 2 copyright strikes on his channel just for giving his opinion and kind of quote unquote debunking his video after that person basically allowed any skeptics, anyone to kind of react to the footage,
Yeah.
I think that's
He goes by
wild to do.
Go ahead, sorry.
No, finish.
He goes by Dark Arts.
There you go. That's the name.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of that. I didn't watch the video. I saw the post that was made, and it just feels that's kind of the quickest way a lot of creators intend to silence people is to strike them.
strike them or send their audience over.
Yep, even if they are in complete, even if they are within the guidelines, they don't care.
Yeah.
They don't care.
Yeah.
They do not like the idea.
Because isn't the whole copyright system, plugged through bots? It's not like an actual person is sitting behind every single copyright strike.
I don't
So
think
it's
unless
kind
it
of
gets escalated, then if it gets escalated, then it goes to a person. Like if you appeal it.
Unlike my
Yeah.
channel where sometimes I react to the full videos, scared to, piss the wrong person off, because they could fucking throw me down like no problem.
Yeah.
But
Some
it's crossed
people,
my
yeah.
mind. It's crossed my mind several times. That's kind of why I do get a lot of copyright claims from channels I never fight it because I'm like, I react to their full content,
Right.
and I'm okay with it. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm glad none of them striked me yet, but honestly, it says more about them, I think, at the end of the day than it would me personally.
Absolutely. It seems to be a trendy thing that people are doing now, because I even seen Charlie Moist Critical talk about how he's currently being sued by a couple streamers that he's just like, all I was talking about was the hurricane that I was worried about hitting me. And now all of a sudden it's a problem. It's like, it's a really strange world we're entering right now. I don't know.
Did you see that video from Charlie, Jordan?
The one where he's being sued? I saw a little bit of it. I didn't watch the full thing.
So one of the videos he pulled up, they were both hurricane streams, like following like the weather and shit like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that part.
The first one was like for 30 seconds. The second one brought up, I don't remember the time for the second one, but the dude's audience came in, saw Charlie was reacting to it, and they're like, hey, you should go look at the video of this guy's tank. So he went and looked at the video of that guy's tank live on stream, and then that's the video that they're trying to sue over.
Yep.
Crazy. It's crazy. Now, I haven't seen Charlie's stream, so I can't argue whether or not it's fair use or not.
Yeah, but I feel like Charlie would know better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he would definitely know better.
Yeah.
I don't think he would be that careless.
No, and if you really want to take the time, it's so easy to locate that stream yourself and see exactly what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we could. Back to the guy that's getting bullied right now.
Oh my God, really?
How the dude's getting bullied by Dark Arts. I don't know the channel's name.
Oh, okay, that one.
I thought you were talking about Hasan. It's like this is.
I thought so did I.
No, Hasan's the bully. I would never say Hasan's being bullied.
Real Evidence, I believe.
Real Evidence?
Yes.
And he's being bullied by a bigger creator.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Real Evidence has like 30,000 something subscribers. And
I don't know how many subs.
This guy, the other guy, has like over Dark Arts has like over 140,000, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's triple.
Yeah.
Even a lot of his like debunking videos, he took them down. I don't even see anything like that on Real Evidence's channel anymore. So I don't know if he's doing that to be safe, to be on the safe side, but you know how it was a team type of channel. Now it's just mainly him. And he had a lot of videos where he was kind of debunking, giving his opinion on different channels. Now it's just strictly paranormal investigations, I guess, from like a few months ago. So I think he either privated the videos or maybe waiting to see what's going to happen with Dark Arts. But yeah, I think that's kind of unfortunate to see, you know. He's been putting all the videos, putting all the effort into them, and then gets striked twice.
People just need to get over it. Like in all seriousness, you know.
I can't blame the guy for taking the video down. You know, I took the video down when the twins sent their audience after me. I took that video down. So like I can't blame the guy at all for doing that.
What I think is a lot of these bigger creators just kind of need to accept that you cannot go throughout this world without receiving criticisms and being judged. Like you just can't. So maybe just accept it and just
this is go ahead, sorry.
No, and I also don't want to come off like I'm sitting here saying that because I have not seen his content, you know, I can't say whether he was criticizing or whatnot, but if he was debunking, you know, obviously he's trying to pick some stuff and make sure he debunks it, which is fine. It's 100% acceptable, and I love debunking content. But, you know, the thing is, when you're a paranormal channel and I have not seen Dark Arts videos, but I'm assuming that he probably is not somebody who debunks a lot of his own content. So when you don't do that, it makes it easier for debunkers to debunk that stuff because you're giving them that space. Yeah, I don't know. And I think debunking is like an essential part of paranormal investigating. So
should be.
Yeah.
It is. That's the thing. It really is. And the fact that people keep trying to separate it, like no matter how many times you try, the reality is debunking has always been a part of the process. Mm-hmm. Because you have to look for logical explanations before you look at paranormal. Because paranormal is what? Paranormal. Something that's normal isn't para. Like anything within our logical realm. Those are the answers you're supposed to look for first. Before you jump on the bandwagon of it being a spirit, a ghost, a demon. Yeah. You have it.
Heart for president?
Oh, thank you.
There we go.
But yeah, I'm serious. Like I'll never understand why people keep trying to separate it now, because it's always been a part of the field.
Because it makes the content boring. When you don't know the mystery, when it's not a mystery and it's just obviously not what they want it to be, it's boring and it's anticlimactic, and they will run with it no matter what. Even if they know for a fact, even if they know it was the wind that shut that door, scream, run out of the room, make a scene out of it, get everybody amped up. Yeah, that's what it's all about.
Money.
And it's becoming more obvious. This is coming from somebody who started out doing YouTube and almost buying everything I saw.
Yeah.
I am beginning to notice the same patterns, the rhythms of all these ghost hunting channels. It's become so obvious. Now, I'm not sitting here saying they should stop. And there's a reason why I'm not. Because, look, we live in a world where you have to make money to survive, right? Yep. I keep looking at the camera, but you're right there. You
can look at the camera because then the audience feels like you're looking at them.
Yeah, true. But going back to it, we live in a world where you have to make money to survive. And the reality is, and I go back to the content creator Nikocado Avocado a lot. Nikocado Avocado is a content creator who does a lot of mukbangs, and it literally pretty much ran his health into the ground. He had gained so much weight, and he consistently blamed the audiences because the audiences kept eating it up and they kept supporting his content. And by doing so, by watching that content, no matter if you dislike it or like it, by supporting it, by watching it, by even hitting that dislike button, you are helping him make money. You're giving him all of that money. Why would he stop when life has not been easier? All he has to do is get in front of a camera and just show pretty much how miserable he is, and everybody eats it up, and they love it. And then he's making huge bucks. So for these content creators who are doing all this ghost hunting stuff, even knowing, I think the debunking side of it is obviously so important and it makes so much more sense and I love it. Why would they stop doing what is obviously making them much more money and making their lives successful?
It's because they can't seem to figure out another way to make themselves entertaining while they're out on their investigations. Like, there's other things you can do to make it exciting. Part of the fun of going to these locations is learning about the history. And my group, we mess around. I mean, we're family, but we mess around with each other and stuff. Like,
but
there's ways to be entertained while you're doing this.
But the thing is, they're so used to doing this. This is how they begun. This is how they started. This is what they've been doing this entire time. At the time, nobody really called it out as being wrong to do. In their heads, this is how we've been doing it. Why would we stop the flow now? Even if people are telling us it's wrong and it doesn't make any sense, look at us. Like Sam and Colby, even knowing I don't want to throw them under the bus, they're the most successful out there. Look at all they've accomplished. They've been in theaters. They have a fucking board game. They got their own escape room in a city. Like, these guys are at the peak of, like, what it means to be a content creator. Do you really think they're going to stop? No. And I'm not going to blame them for not stopping, you know? But at the same time, I also don't, like, agree with a lot of the stuff they've been doing either, so.
The other aspect that Sam and Colby have going for them, and I'll be the person to say it because I honestly don't hear enough people say it, is they have very appealing characters. So people like charisma. People like a pretty face. Yeah. And them guys have pretty faces. So they're going to get a lot of followers on that alone.
Yeah. Nope. That's very true. It's very true.
Remember there was
like
oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. I'll go after you.
Okay. I remember there being an article that came out, like, as a fan that was legitimately upset over Sam, I believe. Sam is blonde, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And having a new girlfriend and them getting legitimately upset to the point they're attacking him for having this new girlfriend. Like, some of these fans get a little crazy.
Every fan base has their toxic fans. I've had to tell some of my fans to not say those things defending me because they will just fucking go for the throat. And it's like, no, it's not what I would want. And I'm sure they're, if they ever saw these comments and whatnot, because I've been on the bad end of their really toxic audience. And man, Andrew knows what it's like. Ooh.
Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah.
It's like when you're out in the woods in the forest and you get fucking ambushed by a group of cannibals and they just start fucking ripping at you. Yeah, that's what it's like. And
Yeah.
No, it's it's accurate.
It's pretty accurate.
Yeah. They go at you. And I went from being a huge Sam and Colby supporter, still am, but a very big fan who loved a lot of the stuff they were doing, to somebody who did almost a complete 180 after that Surviving a Week at the Conjuring House content. And their fans were so shocked that I started having this difference of opinion when I started watching debunking videos. That they just... I mean, I lost so many subscribers because I started doubting Sam and Colby a little bit.
Yeah, when that happened, it was just insane. I feel like the whole community was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Especially when the debunking videos came out. And then I was going to say Sam and Colby, but no, Satori and Cody, their method and everything going on. And then what was it? The interview that they did as well with Project Fear, their answers and everything. It was just a lot, you know? The way they were coming across didn't seem... like it just didn't seem right, you know, because a lot of their answers seemed like they were debunked or there were contradictions to what they were saying. You know, I don't want my feet on the internet, but they were already on the internet. You know, oh, I created this method, or I feel like I'm a human Ouija board. Like
Cody, yeah,
a lot of those. No, yeah,
I remember
like
that
the videos came out. That
Project Fear interview. One of the most hair ripping moments, you know, is when Project Fear is like, you know, it's like kind of like a human Ouija board. And then Satori looks at Cody and she's like, do you mind if I take credit for this? And yeah, I consider it like a human Ouija board. And he's like, go for it. Yeah, go for it. Do it. Yeah, take credit.
The hammer toe?
The hammer toe method, yeah.
The hammer toe that the Fox sisters invented in the 1800s?
Yep. And oh yeah, they referenced the Fox sisters on their own too. Nobody brought the Fox sisters up, but they were like, yeah, the Fox sisters actually used to do, oh yeah, you know, they came out as fake. You know that, right? I would have, God, the interviews...
That was left out.
The interviews were so bad, but the reason why, and I think this was the biggest reason why Sam and Colby fans turned on me, is because I said, during one of the interviews, I think it was the Iced Coffee Hour, they interviewed Sam and Colby around that time, and Sam pretty much stated something that, in my opinion, outright kind of told me there's a good chance they lied. And that was the moment when Sam pretty much said, false hope is better than no hope at all. And I just said, you pretty much just said it's okay to lie as long as the lie is positive. And it gives people hope. That's basically what you just said. And I do not agree with that whatsoever. And then Colby goes and he, you know, jumps on it and says, well, I don't think the world's supposed to know because it could start, you know, World War III if everybody found out it was all about religion. And I'm like, then why the fuck are you calling yourselves paranormal investigators? You know, aren't we supposed to be trying to figure out the truth behind all this? And pretty much for you to say nobody's supposed to know the truth, isn't that kind of... It's like, why then are you even searching?
Yeah.
Contradicts everything. And
a lot of us want answers.
I was kind of blunt, and I was like, I don't like the fact that they just said that. And, oh man, they just turned on me fast. Not all of them, but the very much hardcore toxic side turned on me quickly.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah, it is what it is, though. If they don't agree with me, that's fine.
Yeah, you don't really need them here if that's the type of behavior that they portray for themselves anyways. Like,
nope.
But it's ridiculous because when it comes down to it, we're all humans. We all have individual brain cells, and we have the choice to agree or disagree. I guarantee you, between the four of us, there's things we disagree on. There's things we agree on. Doesn't mean we can't be friends. 2025 Rock Island Roadhouse Esoteric Expo. Nesper charged people $50 to see the Annabelle doll. So,
take it away, Hart.
I was actually intending on going to this event because I have several friends that go to this event. I was there last year and I wanted to be there this year. Unfortunately, priorities came up, but I had some insight from a friend who went there this year, informed me that, yeah, Annabelle was definitely there. And yeah, they didn't see it because they wanted to charge $50 per person, not including the ticket to get into the building. This was a separate charge just to look at the doll.
That's wild. If it's so haunted and people are desperate, so scared for other people, and it's such a haunted doll, who knows its capabilities, then why are you charging people to go see it? You know, I don't know.
You know, I actually wanted to go and see the doll for myself. Had I found out that I would have had to pay $50, and not just me, but the person that would be with me, which would be my husband, Garth, he would also have to pay $50. That's $100 right there.
So is it like
just to look at the doll?
So there's no pictures.
I would have been pissed.
There's no pictures.
Oh, that part I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, people did take pictures in front of the doll.
Okay.
I did see somebody post very recently that they took a picture right in front of the doll. They were there.
I would still never pay $50 fucking bucks to look at a Raggedy Ann doll.
No. That makes
That's
no
wild.
sense to me. Obviously, it's a money thing, but the thing is, like, from what I could tell, that was not advertised. If it was, I totally missed it, and I would have been livid showing up and being like, oh, I want to see this doll, only to find out I got paid $50 just to look at the thing.
Yeah.
I can look
It's
at
a
it
doll.
right
I think
now
I looked.
on the internet and not pay a cent.
Exactly. I mean, if you really want to come down to it, you can stare that thing down. You can stare that thing down.
Andrew, would
What?
you pay $50 to look at a Raggedy Ann doll?
No. I'm looking at one right now.
True. She's kind of getting
Oh,
a peek
yeah.
in there, isn't she? Yeah. Yeah, she's kind of getting a
For
peek.
free.
For absolutely free. You're welcome, everybody. Same experience.
My sister had one growing up. I ain't gonna pay to see one now.
Hell, I got the Raggedy Andy too. I can bring him out.
Yep. I had Raggedy Andy.
You should do that and then do a scripted moment where you get attacked by both dolls.
I keep getting a notification for somebody telling me they're online on Steam, and the name is Thick Boy.
Nice.
Why?
There's no reason why you should be charging $50 to look at it. That thing you better stick its hand in red paint and have it sign a piece of paper for me then. If I'm paying $50.
Give it a crown.
Not even some actors charge that much for autographs and pictures with them.
Yeah.
No.
And you're telling me a
Yeah.
Raggedy Ann who's just gonna just look at, I don't know, it's so stupid. So stupid.
Clearly, it's a crash grab. It's a cash grab. And I'm sure that's not even including all the merch they were more than likely selling while they was there.
Probably.
They probably made freaking bank because the way I understood it, there was a lot of people there because they knew the Annabelle doll was going to be there. So it was even more people this year than it was last year. That's a lot of faces. That's a lot of money. It adds up quick.
Probably charging
Did-
$25 per t-shirt.
Is
25, 30.
Annabelle
Mhm.
is Annabelle under Matt and Elton's watch right now? Is she part of the artifacts that are still at the museum?
I think
You know, I wanted somebody to check and see if the
'cause I'm-
doll was actually there, but I don't
I'm
think they were
wondering-
even streaming.
I'm wondering if they have to sign off on somebody taking the doll out since all the artifacts are under their charge for 5 years.
That's a tough one because I don't know for sure if Tony Spera was there, but I do know for sure that Ryan Buell is how you say
Ryan
his
Buell?
name. Okay. He was the one that was actually loaded the doll up and traveling with it to Illinois.
Ryan Buell's a piece of shit. Pardon my French, but he's a gigantic piece of shit.
trying to think of who that is.
He's the one that said that
Paranormal State.
he had cancer. Paranormal State. Yeah, he's the one that said that he had cancer and scammed everybody out of money.
So he pulled Boogie 2988 then.
Ooh.
Basically what happened is he had a really bad addiction in that time frame, and I believe he did admit to that
He had jail time. He served jail
yeah.
time for it.
So he admitted to
Yeah.
it. He admitted he had an addiction problem. Now, supposedly, you know, he doesn't have this issue anymore. And that's awesome. That's great. I know it's really hard to get out of an addiction, especially to that caliber. A lot of people get affected by that. So it's really good that he's doing better. But at the same time, you still that's always going to play in the back of your mind that this person conned a lot of people out of their money.
That and he was signing people up for events, like events that he was supposed to go to, and then he just wouldn't show up.
Damn.
It's really sad because I enjoyed him on Paranormal State. I thought he was great.
I've got every season of Paranormal State back there in my movie box. Because I really liked that show at first. I stopped watching it when Chip Coffee came around because I cannot stand Chip Coffee. but
I like his last
I,
name.
I originally liked Chip Coffee and Kindred Spirits. I thought he was so fun.
I hated him. Like, this dude's too fucking extra. I can't believe a goddamn word he says.
That dude is just like my grandma.
Who was that one guy that started? He was in Ghost Hunters for like the first few seasons, and he would consistently complain and whine. And is that his name? I remember even my dad watching that show and being like, "He's the only fucking person I can't stand." like yeah.
But you know what I love about the beginning of that series with Brian in there is when Jason comes walking through the door, and Brian's like, I got something. It's an orb, by the way. I got something, and Jason walks in. And he goes, "Better not be another orb." It is, but hear me out.
Yeah.
Like, I thought that was funny.
There was a dude like that on GHI, Ghost Hunters International, too. Like Paul or something like that was his name. Chubby blonde British dude. I couldn't stand him either. He ended up taking over for Barry when Barry left in season 4.
Oh, okay.
Sucks. Barry was the best of them. The Irish dude.
I don't remember Barry either. I remember Dustin Perry.
Dustin Perry was good. I like Dustin on both Ghost Hunters and Ghost Hunters International, because he did both of them.
Favorite member of Ghost Adventures? Go.
What?
Nick Groff's the only one that I care about, to be honest with you.
I like Aaron, but I think he's lied several times, obviously. Because I don't see how a ghost can throw you 10, 15 feet and you not be shitting your pants.
Yeah, I don't care for Ghost Adventures, to be honest with you.
No, I mean, it's if you look at it as a comedy, it's kind of fun.
I've got that one clip that is just in my fucking head and I can't get it out of there, where fucking Zach is running around that town talking about how he's gonna sleep with Jerusha that night, the ghost named Jerusha. And it lives in my head fucking rent free, and I can't get rid of it.
I remember that episode.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
No, I just can't. I can't get that whole episode at the. It might be called the Goatman's Bridge. That's what it was. Goatman's Bridge, and Aaron is off by himself. It was more recent. It was the most recent one, I think.
Was it in Texas?
Oh fuck! I think it was in Texas. It was in Texas, yeah. And it was the one where there's like a kind of a ritualistic thing underneath a bridge. I think it was. Yeah, and Zach.
Yeah, he did the ritual.
Well, yeah, Zach and the other guy who I can't stand. I can't remember his name. It's gonna kill me now.
I think it was Jay.
Not Jay. It's the other one. I'm thinking of the other guy.
Billy.
Oh my god, some of the fakest shit I have ever seen in any. Have you ever seen that episode where him and Zach are arguing, and he just, I can't do it, and then Zach's like, what the hell was that all about?
I know.
And I just went off on him, man. He's like, I can't do it, and he's just staring at him like. It was supposed to be dramatic. But it was just silly, and I just cringed.
The fakest post-scripted shit.
Yeah, and Zach's like, what was that all about? No, it's crazy. He's the most fakest guy on there, I swear to God. And that's kind of crazy. I just said that because Zach's on there. But
right.
There's the episode at the Goatman's Bridge. Aaron is up on the bridge by himself, and he just like yells. And Zach and Jay get up and run up there. And Aaron's on the ground. His camera is like on the ground, like next to him or a little bit away from him. And he's like, I just got thrown 15 feet. I don't know what just happened. It's like, I don't think you realize how terrifying that would be to be thrown 15 feet.
And how far 15 feet is.
And you're acting so calm.
There's an episode of Destination Truth with Josh Gates. They're in Hayubachu Forest. I want to say in Romania. It's a big clearing in a forest, right?
I've seen that episode.
And they're doing an EVP session there in the clearing, and the camera is on one of the dudes, and something like picks the dude up and like fucking throws him. And this dude is like legitimately shitting his fucking pants when he gets back up.
Proper reaction.
I would have to see that.
That's the reaction I expect. Yeah.
Proper reaction.
Like legitimately shitting his fucking pants.
I'm gonna do a reenactment though of Aaron, saying things like, bro, I was over there, bro. And I got over here, bro. I don't know what to say to that. Like I'm shocked, bro. And that was his reaction. And you just stand there like, maybe you tripped. Maybe you just tripped. Right. And then you're over exaggerating. Because there's no way in hell you're going to get thrown 15 feet holding that big ass camera, land on your ass, and just be like, bro, I just got thrown from that spot over there by the bridge all the way over here. I'm going to need a minute. That's not the proper reaction to have. The reaction would be get in the car and drive away.
Right.
Because that's what I would do. I'm a paranormal enthusiast. But I'll tell you right now, something actually managed to pick me up and yeet me 15 feet. I'm done for the day.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go back there and try to like figure out if it was a ghost. No, I'm probably going to go home and get under the blankets and cry in the corner somewhere. Like it's real. I just got, no, but that wasn't his
You
reaction.
just got thrown.
So yeah, he's faked. I like Aaron. Don't get me wrong. I actually do feel so horrible for his situation right now. But
Right.
yeah, there's no getting around it. Ghost Adventures is obviously just for
Shiggles.
Shiggles. I like that.
Shiggles.
But Nick's great. I do like Nick. I need to check out
Okay.
his show. I need to check out Paranormal Lockdown. I have not seen it.
Oh
Dude,
my
I love
goodness.
Paranormal
It's
Lockdown.
so good.
I have not seen
I
it.
loved Paranormal
I'm pretty
Lockdown.
sure
I was so.
Isn't it like on Tubi for free?
Oh, I don't know. I know it's on
Maybe. I
Amazon.
don't know.
'Cause
They went to Bel Air House.
I saw that. That was the one that was recommended to me the most when before we went there.
They're good.
Yeah, they've gone to several locations that I've gone to, and I absolutely love those episodes. And I also really love the intro. It is
Oh yeah.
badass.
Oh yeah. That's a dope song.
Oh yeah. And I think it was their
Um,
camera guy that sang it.
I like the premise behind the show, just getting locked in there for 72 hours.
I think that's fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I would love to do something along those lines, but like in a cryptid aspect, like with cryptids.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
that'd be
yeah.
kind of
That'd
fun.
be fun.
Like we
Go
cannot,
camp
no matter what,
camp in the woods
leave.
for
Yeah.
3 days.
Yeah, even if it gets scary, even if there's coyotes, we can't leave.
Yeah.
You know, I try.
Let's,
I'd go with Andrew because I know he's gonna have a gun. I know he will.
He'll protect you.
Hello. Hello.
Heart.
I do
Yeah,
the same thing.
I literally have never shot a gun, so I'd be the guy.
Oh,
Yeah, I've never shot a gun, so I'd be the guy with nunchucks in the background, just waving them around like bubbles.
Listen, I'm telling you right now, I would meme so hard if we went out and did something like I would legit bring out the airsoft shit and like I would show an airsoft magazine be like 6mm and then slap it in.
I would love to have
Hilarious.
me an airsoft war. It's been so long.
Heart, you
I
can
would
go.
love to do that.
You can go. You can go.
What, you scared?